Oh, snap. Yes, sir. Appreciate everybody. They already here, man. Y'all already here. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know who it is, man. It's Bernie the Boxer. I said, did you miss me? I got people in the chat. I got who I got up there, man. What's happening? It's $2 Tuesday. I got four texts. What's good, baby? What he say? It's Bernie the Boxer. Yeah, did you miss me? Bud pound for pound number one. What's happening? I appreciate you too, man. Julio, Mr. Julio G. You know it. AJ Johnson, appreciate you. Right back to you. Cole Summer. Man, you into them cars, man. I appreciate them cars, man. I like them cars, man. I'm a fellow car guy, man. Boy, you should have seen them out this week. It was Omaha week in our town, man. Boy, everybody had their stunners out. I wanted to go live, but I was lazy. Forgive me. Bleak M says, "What's happening?" Bud pound for pound, let it be known from St. Louis. Yes, sir. Tell Sean to stop ducking and hiding. It's only a matter of time. And we gonna get to that. And we definitely gonna get to that. Cause I ain't heard nothing from Sean Porter though. Nothing. I don't know what's happening with it. I ain't heard nothing. And let's talk about it. Joseph Thompson, what's happening? Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate everybody that showed up. Like I say, you know who it is. It's the kid. It's Bernie the Boxer. You know. Yeah. Haitian sensation. Yes. I don't know. I'm asking. I ain't heard Porter talking nothing. H Money Boxing. Appreciate you. C Mazzo. What's up, mama? Spiciana. Hey, girl. Yeah. Hey, listen though. I couldn't tell you about that. I don't know, but please, Tori says hit the like button, please. Yes, sir. Subscribe, like, share. I don't get nobody share my videos. I think they chop them up and send them all over. They talk and they critique them, but ain't nobody sharing my video. It's cool. Hey, Darnell Coleman, appreciate you. Hey, like I say, that's the last thing I heard. I heard that the fella was Sean Porter said Bud is tops. So I thought I'll go with that. I didn't have nothing controversial to come up with, no clickbait. Like I say, this is just a cool boxing show. We're gonna talk some boxing. You feel me? Like I say, give me some real live you know, feedback and let's talk. Let's talk. Haitian sensation. I don't know. To say this in, I don't know. I don't know, but the state of boxing it ain't too bad right now. It's coming along, and we got some big news. Like I say, I heard they announced Fulton and Figueroa. It's gonna be a tough fight. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. Uh, this the other thing I was thinking on too. The other thing I was thinking on was that Reed Thorough, appreciate you. Solid Childs, yeah. CJ, appreciate you. Hey, listen, I was thinking I'm watching. I'll be watching. I just hit the boxing scene. I hit the boxing scene, and everything. I'm watching, and as the fight leads up to. I want to get this off my mind before I forget it. The leading up to this fight, they making it more. It's Pacquiao's getting a lot of attention for this fight. They putting a lot of attention on Pacquiao, which I think he deserves. But they putting a lot of attention on Pacquiao. I think this fight they making it more about Pacquiao and seeing that he can whoop this kid than anything else. Then it's, let's say, so to speak, a passing of the torch or anything like that. And I thought that was interesting. I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. I think it's still gonna be a hell of a fight, but I thought that was interesting. I seen something on Boxing News today about Pacquiao. I think he done won a major fight every year for the last 20 years or something. I don't know. Some good stuff. I don't know. Jimmy Jim, what's happening? Okay, I heard that too. I heard that. Jimmy Jim say, what do you think about keeping one time? Definitely, oh boy, was burnt out for that. Leonard Ellaby. I seen the tweet on the Instagram. I didn't really look into that. Like I say, I've been passing through. Actually, I've been working, and so I ain't really been worried about nothing. I just, like I say, I've been too busy. But I missed y'all, and my guys was hitting my phone, say, Bernie, do something, say something. So I said, forget, I ain't got nothing, how much time. Appreciate everybody that popped in on me. You understand at that late notice. So as I continue, no, Tank cannot beat no Keith Thurman. Come on. He was struggling with what's the fella's name? Was he not struggling with Barrios? Keith Thurman is big. Keith Thurman can move. Keith Thurman can pot shot. Keith Thurman, stop it, man. Come on. I mean, Leonard Ellaby, but that's what he got to say. That's the thing. That's the thing that, Leonard Ellaby, for all his that he does, he, you know, sometimes you just got to keep it real, or kind of evade the question. You know what I'm saying? Not to put not to make your guy look bad. You understand? When we are actually, it's not even a question. He should have just that wasn't even no disrespect. Like Keith Thurman's a hell of a fighter. Keith Thurman is what was he? A unified welterweight champion. All that good stuff. Keith Thurman's a hell of a fighter. Why would that's he's too big. Tank, the weight difference, the size difference. Everybody knows that. You understand? So for him to say that, he should have just went and kept it real. Say, well, he really not in his weight class. He's not. I don't care what he do in the gym, but keep it real. So do I think Tank can beat Keith Thurman? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Keith Thurman can move. No, absolutely not. And Tank get tired. He be taking breaks and shit. He be taking rests. Come on, man. Stop. Come on now. Come on now. Okay. Stiff Jazz, appreciate you. Tay Walker. Come on, 50-50. Stop it. Come on. Who think it's 50-50? Y'all burnt out for that. That's not Lala D, say it. Come on. Tank, yes, over Tank. Definitely over Tank. Tank cold blooded, but let's go. That's why they make weight classes. So I mean, where would he go? Keith Thurman, it don't make no sense, but you gotta say that. You understand? Paper Chase Academies, appreciate you. No, no, no. All right. So what else is new? Like I said, we got Fulton going against Figueroa, which is gonna be a hell of a fight. Hold up. What's up with Canelo and Caleb Plant, man? What's up with that, man? I don't know what's going on with that. I heard that. And like I say, I don't know. I mean, I'm telling y'all, Plant is coming. Plant is coming. Plant is motivated. Like I said, like he said, and he talking big facts. He's saying, do that. Do your research. I ain't been heard nothing about it. Besides they said that the fight might not go or whatever. But man, a boy pulling that card, man. Caleb Plant pulling that card, and Canelo. I don't know. Like I say, I know Canelo the favorite, but these are my 2 points. I think that Canelo definitely been moving at a fast pace. He been training. He been fighting for the last 2 years. He been fighting often. He been fighting. He stays in the gym, and he been fighting since he was 15. So I understand that he love it, but it's only so much your body can take. And oh boy, he been in the gym, and he's competitive. He's tall. He's rangy. He's fast. He throws good combinations. I mean, Caleb Plant, like I say, he coming, he ready, and he believing himself, and he figuring something on Canelo. Like I say, y'all think like a boy was boxing him. He was doing good, and this dude is mean. This dude is coming in with total confidence in himself. So you can't never a confident fighter is a dangerous fighter, and he got every reason to be confident. I don't believe it's false confidence neither. So I don't know what y'all think about that, but like I say, the talk's been into standstill because this man said give him the kitchen sink, and Canelo, I forgot what it was over, the rematch clause or whatever it was, but Canelo want to be out of it for some reason. I don't know. This fella said, I don't care, give him everything, just get in the ring. So I don't know. That's interesting. We'll see what's going on with that. And before that, let's just get into some questions. Let's get into some questions. Man. It's $2 Tuesday. Yeah, we went up, man. I'm telling you, we went up for the weekend. It was Omaha week, native Omaha week. Anybody that's on here that's watching the show, when you watch the show, I appreciate it all, y'all. I love my town. You understand? We can always do better, but it was for the most part, it was a peaceful union. And shoot, everybody showed out, did their thing. Them girls came out, the fellas did their thing. They was dropping them tops. You understand? They was popping them bottles. They was doing that thing, and we had a ball. It's Omaha week. Yeah, it's over with, and now it's back to the work. So, man, what do you say? Haitian sensation, salute to. Hey, okay, I see y'all. Appreciate that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. This is a brotherhood. This is a brotherhood. Now we can critique each other and talk stuff to each other, but amicably. Yeah, Solid Childs, appreciate you. You know what it is. You know what it is. How would he say? Hold on. CJ says, Big Bernie, what up? No clickbait needed. Real, recognize, real, appreciate you. That's okay. Hold on. See Mazzo, what's she talking about? Can I say Herring and Shakur? Not my fight. Oh, that's gonna be a hell of a fight, boy. That's gonna be a hell of a fight. I think they're gonna bring out the best of each other. Shakur feel like he got something to prove. Feel like he got something to prove. So it's gonna be a hell of a fight. It's a hell of a fight. Lala D, appreciate you. Good evening to you too, honey. Yeah. And I'm going down the line. Graylin Jones says it was nice in the city from what I seen and heard from my peoples. Oh, it actually went down. It's Omaha week, baby. You know how we do. You know how the town do. You know how the town do. Jimmy Jim says, all the way from Florida. Appreciate you. Jimmy Jim, stiff jabs. What he talking about? Porter locked in, Bud ain't dropping that belt. Oh, Porter locked in, Bud ain't dropping that belt. Ain't no question. I don't know. Like I say, I ain't heard nothing else from Sean Porter. I heard that he said Bud was gonna be the best he ever faced, which is true. You understand? And so I'm sure Sean gonna. I'm looking for the most dogged Sean Porter that we've seen. Sean Porter, like I say, man, he stay in shape. He treat his body good. And so I expect the best Sean Porter. Man, these guys was fighting. Them old time guys was fighting 100 fights, pro fights, with smaller gloves, 15 rounds. Sean Porter, he got 40 some, 30 some fights. This boy ain't touched up. This boy ain't bad. Sean Porter don't be taking no beatings. Sean Porter be lacing them boys, boy. Sean Porter, he beat you up with his head, his elbows, whatever else he got. You understand? Sean Porter, he do that. So the man is ready. The man ain't, he in top. He gonna be in top shape. I just ain't heard nothing else from it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the game is being played, but it looked like it was real. So I can't say. But hopefully it do come through. Christmas comes early for us. You understand? For us, like I say, not only us, but y'all. You understand? It's only the fans that lose and win. You understand? It's the fans. Okay. What he say? What he say? Hold on. What he say? Paper Chaser Kelly says, "R.I.P. to the stage." Yes, sir. Now they at Johnny T's. Now they at Johnny T's. Johnny T's going up every week. Boy, I heard Johnny T's was going so crazy. Boy, it's Johnny T's. That got a nice ring to it, don't I? Like Johnny T's. Johnny T's sound like some place to be. Like in a Jew joint. Oh, Johnny T's. Yeah, we going over Johnny T's tonight and have us a party. Okay. Okay, so let me see. What else we talking about, man? What else we talking about? Like I say, I don't know what's happening with that. Uh Hold on, what's she talking about? Lala D was saying, I hate Canelo, but I think Plant been scared of Canelo. Oh, what makes you say that, dear? What makes you say that? I don't understand why you hate Canelo. How can you hate Canelo? He cold. Canelo cold. How you gonna hate Canelo? What he say? Jimmy Jim said that fight Canelo don't want that work. Like I say, that fella, I can go on and on about Caleb Plant. Like I say, he ain't look good in his last fight or whatever they think, but he gonna get up for this fight. He gonna get up for this fight. He gonna get up for this fight. 4KQ Prime 3 says they make weight classes for a reason. Show you right. And take it. Come on. I don't even know where that came from. Actually, I'm gonna go check on YouTube or I'm gonna get on the Instagram and really look at it and see what happened, how that even came about. But like I say, I ain't been watching it. I've been reading boxing articles. I seen they got, like I say, you got Regan coming up. Don't count out Regan. Okay. But what else is popping? We got the Olympics going. We got Keyshawn doing his thing. We got Duke Reagan doing his thing. I can't find Duke Regan fight against the African dude that he just fought. I can't find the fight. I'm looking on you. I've been looking up every night. I go to Duke Reagan boxing. I can't find it. I say, damn, what an African fight. Let me tell you about this. I pulls up the Duke Reagan fight. Supposed to be right. They got a picture of the fight. It's some fool commentating the fight. He don't even got good scenery. I was so mad. I said, and he terrible commentator. So I was looking at that Keyshawn fight. I didn't see Keyshawn fight, man. I'm trying to see what they doing. I'm gonna look for them tonight when I get off of here. But so we got the boys in the running. You have my boy, box boy Troy Isley doing his thing. You know, fought a hell of a fight with that guy. Could have went either way. Troy pulled it out. Should have, went his way. But we didn't get the decision. But Troy, hell of a fighter. And I thought he looked good with the movement. The boy, he's a fire plug of a fighter. But when he moving on his toes and he box, he can do a whole lot. I mean, he was 3-time United States champion, and that's what sometimes we fail to realize, With doing all that, he got so much experience fighting international and everything like that. Don't forget your tools, son. Pull out all your tools. Don't, sharpen them all. Keep them all sharp. Don't get stuck on one thing. And like I say, when I seen Troy on his toes, boxing and moving, I loved it. I loved it. So shout out to Troy. You feel me? Let's go. And let me one more thing. As far as that, we talk about the guys in Olympics. Hope you guys bring back gold. We got the fella from Ohio. Ooh, Ohio, Shea Jones. Look, they still doing it. They still doing it. They had Rashid. They had Ron Seiler. Man, they had Dante Craig. Who else they had? Man, come on. If I left them out, I apologize. You was an Olympian. Mickey Bay. Come on. That's all Ohio. But what my point? Let me see what I was talking about. I was saying O'Shea Jones, but this is what I was saying. Okay, and then they talking about these guys coming out the pros. These guys only had 2 fights, 3 fights. These boys ain't far removed from the amateurs. Just 6 months ago, they was on the USA team. So everybody's just hating on the guys in the Olympics. Y'all pathetic. I mean, but you got to have something. It's always going. You can't please everybody, and somebody gonna say something. But I think if now if they had 20, 30 fights, now I see that's different. That's different. But the pros is doing everything. And like I say, Lomachenko had 400 fights. Regan don't have 400 fights. Come on, these guys is already semi-pros anyway. So you know what I'm saying? It don't take much to take that next step. Come on. We got bar fighters ain't good. It's worth nothing getting paid, calling themselves professionals. So stop it. These boys is top flight fighters. I think if I'm not mistaken, it was a world champion that went back to the Olympics and got beat a couple years ago, whenever it was, and got beat. I don't know if it was Casimiro or not. It was Casriel or something like that. Some dude like 115 pounder though, I think. But he went back to the Olympics. They was talking about Manny Pacquiao was gonna go to the Olympics and do whatever he did. So listen, Duke only had 2, 3 fights. All them fellas only had 2, 3 fights. So everybody that's hating on him, go shove it. I can't wait. I can't pray enough for them fellas to win the gold. Duke, it's gonna look good on you. Keyshawn Davis, it's gonna look good on you. Jones, it's gonna look good. Let's bring home 3 golds, baby. Let's do something we ain't done in a while. Let's do something. So shout out to Team USA. Shout out to all them fellas out there doing their thing. You know understand? Keep supporting them, keep watching them, and keep praying for them. Let's go. Now we got that out the way. Okay. Here we go. What we talking about? See, man, so hold on. Don't say that. Know the herring is your court. It's a natural way of life. It's a natural way of life. Things gotta happen. That kid want the belt, and Mel want to keep his belt. Now I'm gonna liken that to this. This is what they say. You gotta eat. You gotta eat. You gotta eat. Okay, that's the thing. So like I say, I watch my partner. He got a red-tailed boa constrictor. We goes out before on our way home. He said, I got to stop and get him something to eat. Go get him a rat. They feed him a rat. You got to eat. The eagle swoop up the leopard cub. He got to eat. It's a natural way of things. They say, Bernard, that's why I say, Bernard, you a softie. I got an old soft spot. You understand? But you got to eat. They got to get it on. Yeah, I love both of them. Been having the pleasure to be with both of them. Herring, be on the team with Herring. It's a pleasure and a blessing, be around a hell of a guy in Jamel Herring, a Marine, a fighter who's persevered not only in the ring but out the ring, a true champion. A true champion, Jamel Herring, a model citizen, just a stand-up fella to give craze to give he make everybody look good, make his parents look good, he make the Marine look good, he make his kids look good, he make his team look good. Jamel Herring is an awesome fella in and out the ring, and a true champion. So he got to do what he got to do. Shakur, young phenom, got all the talent in the world, handsome, on the way up. You want to see it. A family guy, take care of the family. But he has to do that, trying to go through that threshold. Male has to hold his down. So it's just a natural clash of things in the way of order. You understand? And I'm reading this. It's called the Desirata. He said, even if you don't believe it, the universe is unfolding as it should. And should they meet, may the best man win. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm gonna leave it like that. Akeem the Great, what he talk about? Team Crawford, and you know this, and you know this. You see the fella working. Hold on, let me say, Bud working right. I see the Instagram post. That's another thing too, and I say this for both everybody. Bud do running. The Bud is running. He say you gotta do what you gotta do. Man, how much hate comments he gonna get? Come on, it don't make no sense. The man put his mother, say happy birthday to his mother, and you got fools comment on the fight. This ain't a fight post. This is a birthday post. What kind of see? That's not a fan. That's not a fan because fans respect you. Fans respect you. And that's the sad thing about all these trolls, and they give you all this time, in this social media and stuff like that. It's annoying. The man shout out to his mother, and you got a negative comment to say about him. Stay on topic. Come on. That's why we so terrible. That's why we so terrible. And I'm saying that for everybody. I looked at Earl Spence. I looked at Earl Spence's thing. I think I follow. I seen him with the baby. He said something about his baby. And all they got is something to say on there, Earl Spence. Mostly good though. Mostly good. He didn't have that much. But still, they got on Earl Spence too. Come on. It's just terrible. Like I say, stay on topic at least. The man running, what can he do? The WBO had to order the shit. That's like I said, the WBO had to order that shit. Come on. And we still giving this man a hard time. Just for no reason. Any other fighters, come on. Let's now hold them to the fire in the ring. But all this nonsense that we doing outside, it just pitiful. You just wasting your time. I don't get you guys sometimes. Like I say the man say happy birthday to my mama. And they saying this and saying that. It don't have nothing to do with nothing. Say happy birthday, mom. Please show some respect. Okay, Jimmy, what he say? Jimmy Jim says, how do you feel about Canelo turning a three fight deal down with PBC? Well, I think that, Canelo can do whatever the hell he want. Like I say, Canelo can do whatever the hell he want. And the man he is mortal. He can be hurt. He can be beat. Okay? So he definitely watching out for what he got to do now, and which way he should be. I mean, fighting Caleb Plant ain't no soft touch. That ain't no soft touch. Him, Benavidez, actually, he could retire off of some shit like that. Excuse my language. He could retire off them 2 wins right there. He get them 2. He don't really need Charlo. He'll chop Charlo up. I chop Charlo up just cuz. I chop Charlo up just cuz on GP, just to kill any kind of. If I was Canelo, I'd cut him up just on general purpose alone. Just cut him up and end him. You understand? Black fighter, whatever it is, it ain't because boxing transcends race. Even though I happen to tend to go like everybody else. But Charlo, he ain't in Canelo's league, and I'd cut him up. That's what I would do if I was Canelo. But far as that, fighting Plant and fighting that fella, like I say, if he beat Caleb Plant and become undisputed, relax a little bit, take a little time, relax, just enjoy life. Not get too out of shape, but just relax, enjoy, and come back and fight Benavidez, hell, and win, retire into the sunset. It don't get much better than that. The man's skills then came full circle. Y'all can talk about him what he want. Actually, I see something about Pacquiao. Actually, in that article I read on Boxing Scene, they said whether you want to debate his accomplishments. How can you debate the man's accomplishments? I mean, everybody can look at somebody and find something negative about him. You can find anything about anybody to nitpick with him about anything. You can find anything about somebody, any kind of way, you got any type of knowledge. So any type of information on them. So you can find a way to flip it. That's a part of debate. And that's part of life is flipping shit. So you can flip anything you want. But like I say, Canelo is nothing. And to debate Manny Pacquiao was insane. It's absolutely insane what that man had done. I can't wait. I got to go read the article. From 98, 112 pounds. Come on, man. Like I say, to start the article, I ain't saying we got to go on above and beyond kissing ass, but that's one line you could leave out. You understand? Sometimes something is just better left. Just leave it alone. Roll out the red carpet for the man, and you can't say what else he done. He keep doing it. He keep winning. Shoot, what are you talking about? Marion Brown, what's happening? Marion Brown says nobody can beat Canelo at 68. Oh fuck! I think I pick Canelo over him too. I pick Canelo over him too. Benavidez, and then like I say, Benavidez, he good, he decent. Not one of my top guys. Not that I want to watch him. Not that I'm gonna stop doing what I'm doing to watch Benavidez. But like I say, I watched him. I had him. He was on the Instagram, and he was punching the bag and did something. And I heard a woo, and I swear I didn't even get a chance to look at it because I was scrolling so fast. After I seen him, I ain't really want to look. I wasn't caring to see what he did. But I heard him, and when I go back just to watch, just make sure I see them doing that stupid ass shit. Not even turning his waist, not doing it right. Just that little. Oh, it's just ugly the way that's trash. He got speed, but it's trash. So at any rate, I don't see much. I mean, all right, if Anthony Durrell was in there with him, and had he not got cut, come on, Canelo know how to slip, move, roll, got an excellent jab, picks his punches well. All right. So I'm gonna leave that at that. But great opinion. Appreciate your opinion. You got it all. And that's the good thing. Like I say, Benavidez does present plenty of challenges. He has fast hands. He's tall, he's rangy. You know what I'm saying? He's young. He full of beans. So I ain't putting nothing away from Benavidez. You got Benavidez, of course. It's your opinion, and he definitely in the fight. Dean G says, please, Porter, accept the deal so Bud can do you worse than he did Jeff Horn, since y'all got the same style. Well, I don't think that. I don't think that they got the same style. I think that Jeff Horn. I think that Jeff Horn. Uh, I think that Jeff Horn. He's nowhere near as aggressive as Sean Porter. I think he's an awkward fighter, but Sean Porter is a very aggressive, rough fighter. I think he starts out with that double jab. He feints you, then he jabs you, and then once he gets hit, he mows his head down and he comes over with both elbows. He goes to the body. I mean, Sean Porter he's intense in that ring. Sean Porter is hella intense in that ring. I didn't get that from Jeff Horn, but he is a rough house style fighter. And shoot, like I say, Sean Porter, man, he's a terrible fighter to watch. But he's rough in that ring. He's a nightmare in that damn ring, and we're gonna be ready for him. Nate Johnson says Porter is coming. A storm is coming to Bud all the way from Cleveland, by the way, to Las Vegas. Two-time World 47 champ. The Bulldog Showtime. Sean Porter's bringing dog. Hey, you got us roll with your guy. Hey, I ain't knocking you, and Sean Porter definitely gonna come with his head down and looking terrible. But Bud know how to adjust to pretty much anything out there in that ring. And we're gonna watch Sean Porter, and we're looking for a career best performance. Like they say, we anointing it already. We speaking into his existence, stopping Sean Porter worse than anybody, just like he did to Berto. If we gonna do him work, we gonna do him just like that. We gonna whoop him worse than anybody that whooped him, and that's it is what it is. His destiny is his destiny is ass whooping. If you look into the crystal ball, his ass is getting whooped. That's what it is. What does he see in his future? It's an ass whooping. Okay. And I'm done talking about that. Appreciate you, Jay Smith. Yes, sir. L Dub Boxing. Come on now. Shoot. What we talking about over here? Bud overhand. What he says? Uh Gino Winslet says Bud overhand right will counter Sean Porter jab all day and hurt him. Okay. Mario Davis says Sean Porter hasn't improving his craft. Excuse me, but it's a little too late. Bud got something to prove. I can totally agree with that. I can totally agree with that. 36, appreciate you. What'd he say? Mr. Blue, okay. Mr. Blue says, you think Bud can control Porter with the jab? And Lala D, was that her? Says, good question. I think it's a great question. And I think we can. And like I say, Bud, his lateral movement is amazing. We don't use it that often, but his lateral movement is amazing. At least it don't seem like if you watch him with the Bud is a muff. I don't know. I mean, like I say, man, he do. If I think he ain't doing nothing, I go back and watch he doing. Bud is a hell of a fighter. Anything he can do anything in that ring. You know. But the way he moved with Prescott, you can't touch him. The way he moved with Prescott, the way he moved with Postal, shoot, that type of fighter right there, you in for a hell of a fight. You ain't gonna never touch that man. He gonna give you the fits. Oh my God, he gonna tie you up in knots, man. He gonna tie you in knots. That Bud Crawford, ooh wee. What it say? Hey Bernie, what is your title saying? I'm saying that Porter says Bud is tops. That's what he said. That's tops. He the best fighter he beaten ever fought faced. That's what he said. And that's what he said. That's what I read. That's what he said. Jimmy, what days do you go live? I need to support. I need to be here to support and get y'all that lights up. Hey, listen, I'm getting a lot of like I said, it's going up slowly, but I don't really take it as serious. I appreciate everybody and everything, but I'm not really putting as much effort and time into the show as I should. But I think I'm coming to you pretty regular. I don't want to over saturate you guys, just talking about any and everything. But like I say, I don't know. So I just put it on the Instagram and I just go. I haven't really been posting it on my Instagram really neither. But like I said, I knew it was gonna be a show coming. I just like I say, I've been working and doing stuff like that. I really, I didn't come with the show. So I just listen for me. Follow me on Instagram at Bernie the Boxer. You understand? And then like I say, I'll post usually early in the day and I'll let you know I'm going that night. Usually Tuesdays and Thursdays though, to be honest. It's usually Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays you can look for me. So I do a recap, of the fights on Sunday and maybe Thursday. I'll say I talk about the upcoming fights, both Tuesday and Thursday, depending on how it go. So usually Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, like I say. So if I give you a rough draft, it's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, roughly about 9 o'clock. I don't know what time it is here, but we in the middle of the map. I think it's Central Time, so that'll be 7:30 is too early. 9 o'clock is usually about that time, so my kids will be in the bed. Everybody kind of beat and had us, got their day over with, and they can relax and enjoy the show. You understand? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We all adults here. Everybody be up late, even if you gotta go to work. So you can listen to Bernie. You ain't gotta hear. You ain't gotta watch me. Just put the phone down and listen. Go to sleep to me. You understand? Yeah. Okay. You know who it is. It's the kid, baby. Candy Slim 501 says Bud might pitch a Mayweather versus Corral type victory reporter. Sean is made to order for Bud and from either stands too. I see that and I hear that, and I'm hearing all this overwhelming, so I hate that. I'm taking Sean Porter as a hell of a fight. I'm taking him as a major threat. I'm taking him as everything. I'm looking at him as King Kong. So I don't want to be over too zealous and overconfident. I'm just glad that we are able to get someone that you guys, want to see the kid in with. You guys think that has present the kid with a lot of challenges, so he can show how great he is, so he can prove his talent. You understand? That's how you know who you are when you're under the fire. And we were just talking about that. Me and Red was just at the gym. We were just talking about Bud. Actually, we were talking about the Bud and Gamboa fight, and we was just talking about something else and about the Gamboa fight actually, and how overtook him, and he just raised his level. You understand? And so that's what we're looking to do. Sean Porter's a hell of a fighter. Can't overstate that enough. And I'm not taking him light. Who knows? When you get in that ring, anything can happen. And so we all picking a watch for Crawford, but I'm not taking it as that. Again, a underdog is the worst guy ever. Is the worst one. Like I'm watching Power, which I'm late, but we watching it, man, baby. We started from zero and we watching it. But what did he say? What did he say? Being an underdog got its advantages too. So, like I say, we ain't taking nobody light. No light, no shortcuts. You feel me? And we stand sharp. We stand sharp. You see the kid working, you feeling good, stand sharp. Charles McGee, man, don't sleep on Porter. Spence did that, and I think Spence lost versus Porter. What you say? I say the same thing, but they saved it like they pulled it out for Charlo. You understand? They saved it like they pulled it out for Charlo. That's what they did. They used what they had to pull it out. You understand? Charlo lost that fight, which is a close fight. I still haven't rewatched it, but I believe he lost the fight just by a smidge, but he fought a hell of a fight. Spence lost that fight. Had he not knocked that fella down, they was gonna give him a draw too. They was gonna give Sean Porter a draw, in my opinion. Excuse me. Spence would have lost the fight, but they definitely would have gave him a draw. And so that's what happens with that, I believe. So Ali says, I think Bud gonna do Porter how he did Molina and Diaz, but it'd be a good tough fight. I'm show. Marion Brown says Spence landed the cleaner, more effective shots. But they really wasn't snapping on Sean Porter. Sean Porter was on that man's ass. I didn't see no real snapping shots that he watched. Sean Porter was beating his ass. Actually, he was beating his ass. He was beating his ass. La la D. You late too, huh? Yeah. Okay. Craig Smith says Spence didn't sleep on Porter. Porter just exposed him. Well, I watched the leaked video of Spence, and he do the same thing over and over. He do the same thing over and over. Like I say, but Spence, I ain't gonna sleep on Spence too, because he like I say, he got some little sauce in his game too. As you seen with Lamont Peterson, you seen, once he had Lamont down, once he knew he had Lamont conquered, just like any, he can dance on his toes. He can do all kind of stuff like that too. He just feel more comfortable doing what he do, and that's the difference. That's why Bud do, because he can do all that. And I hate to go back to that, but it's a perfect reference. Like I say, he can do a multitude of things, and feel comfortable at doing them. And if one thing don't work, it don't work. But Spence, like I say, he had Lamont down, and Lamont was a faded, beat up fighter. Like I say, matter of fact, actually, had he did that on Mikey, had he stepped back and let Mikey come forward a little bit and danced around him, he probably would have stopped him, caught him by surprise. Hmm. See, man, so what you talking, girl? But Spence don't smell the KO like Bud do. I know, because Bud, we going to get him. He said, when I must and shall I, and when I shall, the great John L. Sullivan. Shoot, I go in from the first bill. Yes, yes, yes. What he say? Trey Six Daddy say, Sean may fake an injury if Bud starts to make him look foolish. Nah, I don't see that in Sean Porter. I think Sean Porter is a stand-up guy. I think he don't have nothing to hold his head, hang his head about. I think he's just a real honorable guy. Like I say, you can say what you want about Sean Porter, but I think he handles himself well, and I think he does a credit to the sport. He's not, like I say, he's not the most. He's just a fighter. He doesn't have no finesse at all about his game, but he's a model. If you watch Legendary Heavyweights, which Jim Lampley, it was a George Foreman, might have been George Foreman narrated it, or Jim Lampley. He might have did the legendary Little Giants, Jim Lampley. But George Foreman, he said it. Floyd Patterson said, a boxer is greatness not measured by how not only what he did in the ring, but outside the ring, you know? And so, which is true. You know, Ali wouldn't have been as great had he didn't take that stance, you know? Joe Louis was great because what he did outside, you know, how he handled, how he lifted us up, you know, outside of boxing for being a good boxer. Who else was it? Who else became a hero? Like I say, Jim Brown, he's going up because who he was outside the ring. We got LeBron James doing the same thing. So you know your greatness, you know, you transcend to a higher power outside of you know what you do outside the ring if you doing that type of thing. You know, so I think that's part of it, definitely. Um, like I say, you know, see, like a, I don't want to make say no disrespect, but like say like a a Johnny Tapia, you know, who was great champion, but you know, he's great, but he's not, you know, like I say, he didn't have nothing outside of, you know, he just lived a gangster life, which is cool, you know. Don't take away from his legendary status, but like I'm saying, you know, you elevate to a certain level, you know, like I say, like a Ali, like a LeBron James, you know, and what you do outside the ring does count. Um, what do he say? What are we talking about? Uh, what do you say, Mike D? What Mike? What you talking about? Mike, you in the chat? What do he say? Hey, Mike. Yeah, make the. I say the same thing, Mike. The fight might as well be in Omaha. The fight, why not? Why not? Like I say, Sean Porter don't care about. Listen, come on. These people in Nebraska don't care about Bud. They riding for the National Gun Glove Championship. It don't matter. They want to hurt Bud anyway, so it don't matter. The odds is against us. They praying just like Great White Hope. They got the fix in. Whatever they can do to they're hoping that he lose, you know? Yeah. Okay. So at any rate, great idea, Mike. C Manzo agrees too. C Manzo says, Mike D, that would be fabulous, but unlikely. I love when they bring the big fights to the Midwest. You know, come on. And like I say, it's gonna be packed up to the Raptors. We had celebrities flying in when he fought Gamboa. You understand? So it ain't like ain't nobody gonna show up. Come on now. Come on now. It ain't like you gonna show up. Now, we might not have the nightlife after the fact. Now, it might not be much to do after the fact, you understand, such as a Vegas or you could say Texas, you understand, because XTC baby out there, you understand. But you know, forget all that, you understand. The house gonna be packed and it's gonna be rocking. Ooh, boy, y'all should have been there if y'all was in there for that Gamboa fight, boy. It was rowdy in there, boy. And what is gonna be for Sean Porter? Okay, CJ says Bernie haters will continue to make excuses after Bud stops Sean Porter. The problem is Bud makes hard look easy, and people actually give Spence more credit. That's a valid point. I think that's a valid point. I think that's a valid point. But you know, I don't want to under name recognition, and that's really what it's about. Name recognition. You understand? The same people make the same thing, but it's all about that name recognition. So those guys do have name recognition, and I can pick their resumes apart as well. I can nitpick and you know dilute them. You understand? But again, what does that do? You know, they hell of a fighters. All those guys, Spence fought those guys. They hell of a fighters. Bud fought some great fighters too, some good fighters. You know, these decent fighters, like I say. But name recognition, it goes a long way, and sometimes it ain't even all that. You understand it? It ain't even all that. You ever say them? You went to Harold's. No disrespect to Harold's, but it wasn't all that. You went to Benny Hanna's. It wasn't all that. You know what I'm saying? But it's name recognition, so you gonna draw them in there. Everybody gonna go. You know, just his name recognition. You just like them nasty, them raggedy ass shoes they be putting on. Them terrible shoes. You see the shoes they be wearing? All of them, the Balenciagas, the fucking look, all that shit is trash. Spikes on them. Who wear in the neighborhood? We would never wear. Only why you wear it because the name recognition, right? And it costs a lot. But the shit bunk as hell. But you gonna wear it like Webby said. It's like it looked like it's worth a couple of G's, but ain't some shit that I buy. You understand? So name recognition go a long way. You know, like I say, you want Cocoa Puffs or Cocoa Wheat. You know, it's basically the same thing. Okay, but at any rate, So we gonna hopefully, I'm expecting these guys to step up and be real fighters, because at the end of the day, you can't be mentioned alone with no Marvin Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard's, and all these type of guys, Roberto Duran's. You understand? Pancho Villas. Let's go. Sam Lakers, Stanley Ketchels. Come on, you can't be Willie Peps. That's one of my favorites. Come on, you can't be mentioned with these guys if they ain't stepping up. If they ain't stepping up. If they ain't stepping up, y'all can't be mentioned with these guys. Devin Haney over there talking about like giving him props about that fight with Linares. Linares was good, but come on, man. Some other fella was giving him static about that, but he held his own. Rolly, which is a good fight. I like Rolly. He made a good point too. He made a good point too. But Devin is the truth. Devin is a hell of a boxer. Devin is hell. But we need these guys to fight. If y'all ain't doing it, like I say, y'all can't hold that torch. Y'all can't hold that torch. And you got a fella like Bud chomping at the bits trying to get these guys because he feels he cut from their cloth. He feels he belongs in that Hall of Fame. That's where that man is trying to go. He's trying to earn his keep, but he can't get it. These fellas want to talk about it. They don't even think about the Hall of Fame match. They think they going off principle alone. Just like they think they come out, they already rich. They ain't got to grind for nothing. You understand? Come on, man. I don't get these guys. But you know, like something gotta happen. So to meet this cloth, something gotta happen. Sean Porter is definitely going down as one of the toughest guys, to do this thing. Shout out to Ohio Runs Boxing. Put up, you see them guys he fighting. Like I say, that man don't he ain't fearing nothing. He going in there head first. Sean Porter, man, you good peoples though. I'm just fucking with you. I say. And I get that head first. Hey, but Sean Porter, hey, so hey, man, come on. Berto was another one. Berto fought hell of a guys too. Berto was small too for a welterweight, I think. And but he could punch a little hard. But Berto fought them all too. Berto don't give a damn. Berto gonna make that fight. He like a Shane Mosley. That's who Berto remind me of. Shane Mosley. Berto don't give a damn whether it's good for him or not. Berto gonna fight, So Berto deserve all the respect that he get. Um, and man, come on, come on. All right, let me get some more questions. Gun Rice Mafia, what's good, Bernie? What's good, blood? Talk your shit. Appreciate you. You know it. You know it. And you know what it is. Lala D says, Mervyn Johnson, I like Spence out of the PBC crew. Oh, and Gary Antoine and Gary Russell Jr. PBC has some smoke over there. Not all of them though. Oh, definitely. Them some good fighters. Gary Russell. But why is that man not calling out Navarrete? Fight Navarrete then. Fight somebody that's tough. Fight somebody, like I say, that man ain't calling out Navarrete, man. He ain't calling out Navarrete. That man calling out everybody else. Listen, Navarrete is a hell of a fighter. That man ain't trying to fight no Navarrete. Fight Navarrete and unify the title. He still talking about Santa Cruz. Navarrete on the spree, going like a freight train. Come on. Forget whether you care about the belt or not. Navarrete is a killer, and he moved up to your weight class, and he does have a world championship. Come on. He ain't lost a fight in forever. Excuse me. That man ain't trying to fight no Navarrete, man. Gary Russell need to come off of it, man. Do something. Come on. Now, you think the Mexicans ain't going to come out? Lord bless them. They coming out. All right. Navarrete is becoming a huge star. He got personality, too. He got style. He got charisma, and he loves to fight. Okay? And he loves to fight. Shoot. Come on now. Get the fuck out of here. Carl Brown, now your ass showed up. Oh, bum ass Carl Brown. Do you think Bud can take? Porter ain't got no fucking power. Porter ain't got no fucking power. Get your ass out of here. Porter ain't got no fucking power. Get your ass out of here. Porter ain't got no fucking power. Shoot. Lala D says, Navarrete is awesome. I'm going to agree. See, Manzo says, nobody want Navarrete either. He have a crazy style, but it works. Definitely works for him. Like I'm trying to tell my boy Edel. You got a different style, but perfect it. But perfect it. Unorthodox is good, but perfect it. I was telling the MMA guy in the gym today, I said, you know what your advantage is? That you can't fight. That you ain't that good like that. That you so awkward. Because a good fighter know how to, it's easier to break down a fighter and know how to fight. But a fighter that's coming from all angles and different times and hard to talk, he's hard. It give you trouble, especially he got a little size on him. Shoot, man. Like I say, any man with two hands, any man with two hands, any man with two hands is a problem, is a threat. You understand? Don't never underestimate a man with two hands just like you. And that's advice from Uncle Bernie, man. That's what they call me around here, Uncle Bernie. But y'all know me better as Bernie the Boxer. And I said, did you miss me? Well, we in. We 49 minutes in, baby. I appreciate everybody, man. We going up today. They messing with the kid, like I say. I treat this shit like you gotta treat them. You can't oversaturate this shit, man. You can't go every other day. Y'all get sick of me. I don't want that. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Kush the Great says, Bud destroys him. That's what the plan is. That's what the plan is. Gunfire Mafia says Sean Porter running back with gloves on. I agree. Lala D, come on, we ain't talking about Mayweather, but let's go ahead. Lala D, Mayweather's beating Burner up while flirting with his women. Mayweather is tough. You can't understate Mayweather enough. That man is a genius in that ring. Candy Slim 501 says all these so-called channels only understand and recognize the names. They couldn't see skills and intangibles if they fell in their laps. You understand? You understand? Exactly. Exactly. Way to put that. Appreciate your comment. Luke Colazzo says a good fighter can see Porter punches coming even before he even throw them. Now listen, like I say, it's one more to see him, but can you stop him? Sean Porter, I ain't taking nothing away from that man. J.D. Blanca reminds me of Margarito. Yes, like a wind-up toy, like a wind-up toy. He said this about who was it? Who was it? Was it Pat Petronelli? Y'all gotta watch that legendary heavyweights. Watch legendary heavyweights and study it faithfully. Watch legendary Little Giants and study it faithfully. But Pat Petronelli, who also they had the Petronelli brothers. They had Marvin Hagler as well. They was friends with Marciano. He said, "Man, what did he say? How did he say it? He said, you know, you got a guy at you coming at you like that, and you getting tired. Oh man, like Marcy, you getting tired, and Neverred is on your ass. He winding up. It's like a toy. You wind that thing up on the back of him, and he just go, and he get better as time go. Neverred get colder as time go. I say Neverred is a hell of a fighter, a hell of a threat. Nobody mentions Neverred. Nobody mentions Neverred. Nobody. One of my top fighters. One of my top fighters. Craig Smith says Candy Slim. Facts. Me to that. Facts. Me to that. My favorite Bud fight the way that uppercut called Benavidez. That was sweet. And did you see how we pecked him out the whole time? Talk about, listen, Benavidez was tall, rangy, had all that. Like I say, coming off a knockout win, undefeated, and he was demanding Bud. Not that Top Rank through. That man wanted Bud, harassing Bud. So we did what we had to do. Pick that man apart and then stopped him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You can't rush in there with them guys, man. Sometimes you got to take your time. You got to take your time with them boys, man. Take your time. And we did that. That man had speed. Where he been since? Doing nothing. Because Bud beat the Pope out of him. Bud beat the Pope out of him. Them 8-ounce gloves, that man was hitting that man for 12 rounds and then put him backwards like that. Come on. The man ain't never recovered. The man ain't never recovered. The man ain't never recovered. Bud beat them boys to death to where they never recovered. Man, I'm telling you. All right. We 53 minutes in. We're going to make it one cool hour. Understand? We got 7 minutes, so let's do our best. How will Shakur do at 135? I would say Shakur does excellent because the kid is a boxing, we can't say it enough, but his timing, his range, his distance, his eyes. That man don't close his eyes. He don't close his eyes. He don't close his eyes. He back up and he looks right at you. He holds you out with his elbow. He looks right at you. He don't even duck. You don't even see Shakur duck. He don't even duck. He don't roll or nothing. He steps back. Everything he sees, he's So like I say, shoot, man, that man is a boxing G. That man, he's mastered that time and that distance like that, and he catch you off beat with that jab. Man, come on. Like I say, he he can get a little bit more power. He get a little bit more power, and but hell, he young. He ain't sit down. When he starts sitting down on them boys, like Mayweather did, oh my God, start sitting down because it's coming. It's coming. He only 23. It's coming. When he starts sitting down, got a little weight on him, got his filth out good. Man, come on. Oh my goodness. And I don't think you should go nowhere. 130, 35. I wouldn't go no higher than that. I wouldn't go no higher than that. What do you say? What she say? Cimano says Shakur is a beast. I'll say good all the way through 147. I don't think 147. I don't see 147. I don't see 147 in his future being with him. Marion Brown says Shakur chin ain't been tested yet. I think he take a good shot, and I think he gonna come back stronger. If not, I think his defense. Like I said, he's a genius in there. He's a genius in that ring. He's a genius in that ring. He mastered time, distance, space, all that good shit. That man is a bad man. Uh, okay. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate you. Lala D cooking with CR, Carl Brown. You know what I'm saying? C Manzo, of course. What are you talking about? Carl Brown says, now I will say this: Pac-Man is not beating Spence. Real talk. Mm, I can't say. Like I say, and for you to say that, you didn't miss the mark right there. You can't say that. Pacquiao got a hell of a chance to whoop this guy. Pacquiao got a hell of a chance to surprise this guy. Stone Bone, what's up with my G? You know what I'm saying, and all that good stuff. So, it's a good fight, excellent fight, but they making it more about Pacquiao. The truth is all on Pacquiao. It's all in, and if Pacquiao win, well, he already got fighter of the decade. Mayweather's mad about that. He might get, man. I don't know what he gonna get if he beats Spence. But at the same time, it ain't like beating Crawford. Spence a robot. Spence Frankenstein. And I'm done talking about it. Kenny Slim said Keyshawn Davis and Anton Russell are big problems for all the 35 and 40 pounders. Okay. Anton Russell rough. Anton Russell rough. Keyshawn Davis, he on his way. He on his way. He on his way. But let him make his way. Let him make his way. Let him make his way. Okay, we're gonna get one more question and we out of here. It's Stone Bone. Where you been, G? What's up with my guy? Where he been? Carl Brown, man. Oh, okay. We already heard what he had to say. Carl Brown ain't never talking about nothing but trolling, talking nonsense. What'd he say? Cooking with CR says Shakur is Bud, little bro. You know he gonna be sick. Hey, like I say, and he studied his craft. That boy studied his craft, and he keeps his eyes open. Only person I know like that was Chavez. Like they say, even in the inside, when punch being thrown, that man don't close his eyes. That man keep his eye on everything, man. That's a hell of a trait to do. That's a hell of a trait to do because he don't turn, he don't roll, he stand right there and watch you. He don't take his eye off you. That's a bad man. He can counter you. Ooh, that's a gift from the man upstairs. And man, listen, like I say, man, so it's gonna be a hell of a fight with him and Mel. We got some big things going. Appreciate everybody that tuned in this week. Like I say, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna look on the schedule. Possibly, I'm going Saturday. No, probably Sunday. It's Tuesday. We ain't gonna do nothing. I'm busy going to work, take care of them kids, staying in the gym. You understand? So, like I say, shoot, look for me probably Saturday. I don't know what's happening this week, but if something popping, I'm definitely gonna tune into it so we can talk about it. And just like that, I'm gone. And just like that, I'm gone. How do I get that off of there? And I said I'm gone. And I said I'm gone. It's Bernie the Boxer. And I'm gone. I'm gone. Say, did you miss me? Miss me? Miss me? Gone, gone, gone.